1, go ahead.
Hi guys, we're over at Disney Springs at Morimoto and we've very kindly been invited to the Dim Sum Brunch. We've come to taste their full menu and I believe we have some cocktails that we're going to be trying in a little bit as well. This is the menu. So we already had the sweet and sour soup. We're just now trying the pork ribs and the how do you say that? Chashu? Roasted pork. It's super good. It's what I just let Boris try. And then I'm going to try the pork ribs. We also have a lychee lemon soda. So refreshing. So good.
Super good.
It's a beautiful day. We're sitting out on the balcony and it's nicely warm. A little bit hot, but nicely warm. After our amazing dim sum brunch with the Chef Yuki of Morimoto, and he's going to be able to answer a few questions and just explain a little bit more in depth about what we just experienced so that you guys can come and experience the same kind of idea. So, welcome!
Thank you. Thank you very much for coming in for today.
Well, thank you very much for having us. Could you explain so that our viewers can understand what it is that we've just experienced? So it was a seasonal brunch, was it not?
Yes.
Yeah.
So what we wanted to do was to feature the brunch here in Orlando, and it was a food scenery that everyone was looking for brunches. And I myself am not from Orlando, so trying to still figure out what everybody likes or what everybody's looking for. And the brunch was one of those items that everybody was, a lot of Orlando citizens were liking. So we wanted to feature that, and we thought to ourselves, well, typically in Asian cultures and in that fashion, we have the dim sum brunches. So we wanted to feature that. We have a chef that Chef Morimoto has selected from Japan to come in to actually prepare a lot of these items. All of our wok cookery, all of our Peking ducks, anything that has to do with the Chinese cuisine aspect. We have a specific chef that actually specializes in this. Cantonese cuisine is his background, but and we wanted to feature this, and nowhere else in Orlando is kind of like having these offers. So we wanted to kind of really highlight that out, get it to the people so that they can enjoy some of these creations. And our menu is already extensive to begin with, and we took upon our challenge to do even more beyond that. So it's a challenge for us, but I think it's something great that we get to offer some of these items.
Oh, it was so good. And my personal favourite, I think, would be the lobster noodles. And I would normally say it's more like, the smaller things I like. So I like to kind of taste a few. But I think the noodles and the lobster was just amazing. What actually was within in that dish itself?
The noodles itself is a chow fan noodle, which is a larger flat rice noodles. A lot of the restaurants, they don't use those larger cuts of the rice noodles. Again, it's a little bit difficult to actually prepare and to cook it. It's an easy step, so you know if you're watching it, it's like wow, that's it. But to actually prepare it the right texture, right you know seasonings on it, it's just so important. And a lot of times it's in the skill, it's the craftsmanship in the wok, whoever's actually cooking behind and actually stir frying it up. And so very simple.
Yeah, we really enjoyed it. The other thing I was going to ask you is how long can we expect the full menu to be here at Morimoto until you change it up? And I'm assuming you're going to do like more like wintry one. I don't know.
Right. So there's no major seasonality in the cuisine for like the Chinese dim sums. There's a lot of popular items, and so we are looking into how far can we actually take it along. Like we started off with the basic common dim sum items, and so as we venture along, we'll probably start to incorporate a few more things, and then we'll try to take out some of the items that has been there, or we'll take off some of the items that you can enjoy at in our restaurant downstairs. So we wanted to kind of feature more specialty products, specialty dim sum items that we wanted to kind of go about. And it's, you know, we'll kind of like change it around as we get, you know, more and more guests, repeat guests as well, so that you're always going to experience something new, you know.
Yeah, I'm not personally been in here yet. I'm really excited to actually come and try the main menu, and my parents arrive very soon, and I think this would be a really great place to bring them. I love the architecture of this place. I love that this all connects and then it goes downstairs. It just has a really lovely feel to it. It's only what, 1:30 on a Sunday. Does it have a different ambiance in the evening?
In the evening is a completely different ambiance. I think it looks it's very intimate. It's got that gorgeous feel to it. So the moment that you walk in, like you're walking outside, and the moment that you walk into the restaurant, it's like you're transported into a whole new world. And you know, part of the thing with that is, you know, with Disney, it kind of transports you magically to another country, to another place, and that's what we over here do as well as you walk in. Right now, like if you see our open kitchen, it's got lights on it, but you don't really see it. It's kind of blended in to the whole entire scenery because the outside lights, you know, our daylight comes in and it's actually really nice. And in the evening, it becomes like kind of a theatrical showcase that it showcases the whole entire kitchen, our sushi bar upstairs too. So there's all spotlights. And the moment that you walk in, you're walking into like a culinary cathedral of it. And because we cover a wide variety of Asian cuisine, it's so like we try to get people to come and enjoy it as a family style. And we want more people to come together so that it's a gathering. You get to try a little bit of everything. Our menu is very extensive, so it's harder when you actually come with like 2 people or 3 people.
Yeah,
you wanna order a little bit of everything, and you're like, I can't finish all of this.
Just have to take it out.
Yes. So the more, you know, and that's what we try to emphasize a lot on the family style. It's a family gathering.
It's great. I personally can't wait to come back, but what we've enjoyed today has been absolutely awesome. So thank you so much for having us and inviting us here.
My pleasure.
Today.
Thank you very much.
So thank you. Thank you so much. We'll see you again.
Thank you.